come to my attention that we as metalheads, we're getting gypped. You know, it hasn't been very long since last we rendezvoused here at the Metal Motel 6. But yet, in those 5 or 6 days, there's been at least 5 holidays. I kid you not. Look at your calendar. It's maddening. Over the weekend, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday, I forget. It was Valentine's Day as we celebrated the lovers out there. Monday, we celebrated President's Day, an American holiday, obviously. Stars and Stripes forever. The next day was Tuesday, and that's Lunar New Year. It's also Fat Tuesday. Lunar New Year, of course, for all the Asians out there. And we love them here in SoCal. If you're anywhere near where I live, it's, they party. They do it right on Lunar New Year. Tons of parades and festivals, and the parks are full of food and merrymaking. Fat Tuesday, as you know, well, that's for the partiers in the Southeast, or anybody with New Orleans or French heritage. You'll celebrate Mardi Gras starting yesterday at Fat Tuesday, and today, as we hit midnight just a few minutes ago, for the Catholics, Ash Wednesday. I mean, it's a holiday every day, and I don't mean like just figuratively. It's literally. And as metalheads, where's our holiday? I'm getting worked up here. I need to calm down. We're the Metal Motel 6, where the desert meets the beach tonight. I am the heavy metal wizard, and I'm sorry for my ranting and raving. We move on. As you know, the Metal Motel 6 is a stream we do late at night here on the Gotcha Metal channel, where we play 6 orgasmically great songs, metal songs, of course, to represent the 6 metal decades from the 1970s all the way to current times in the 2020s. Sometimes we do it in real order. Today we're doing it backwards from the 2020s back through the 70s. And sometimes we don't do it in any order at all. We just make things up as we go. But since we're doing it backwards tonight, let's go into our 20-teens cut. This is a band called the Doom Riders, and they're from Boston. More on them later. Great track called Gone to Hell. Metal Motel 6. Doom Riders from their Grand Blood album from back in 2013. That's Nate Newton's band. If you don't know who he is, he's a dude who plays in a few bands out of the New England / Boston area. Of course, Nate plays bass in Converge and Cave-In as well, and he sings and plays guitar right there in the Doom Riders. They've released 3 full lengths. They also have some splits. Impressive. A split with Colosseum. I'm not talking about the UK prog rock band Colosseum. I'm talking about the punk band from Kentucky. And also, they've got a split with Boris, who, very well we play here on the Gotcha Metal channel quite often. And that's our 2010s track, Doom Riders, right here. And, you know what we do here at the Metal Motel 6? Like from the beginning, the one thing I'll always say, we will play a multitude of styles of metal, as long as the songs are awesome, because in my heart of hearts, the heavy metal wizard loves a great song. A great hook and a great riff and some great drumming is all it takes to impress this guy, which we're going to get to right now. I wasn't a big fan of this band when they first hit the scene back in the very late 90s, right around, Y2K. Another band from England, we're talking about Dragon Force. When I first heard them, I didn't fully buy into it, but by the 3rd album, I was riding the wave, and I said, yeah, these guys are going to be really large. I was very impressed by Herman Lee, obviously. The guy's a ferocious guitar player. And when I heard this track that we're going to play right now, I was just floored. Like I said, could be one of the top 10 metal songs of all time right here. I'm talking about Cry for Eternity from the Inhuman Rampage album. Let's listen together on the Metal Motel 6. from their third album, Inhuman Rampage, from back in '05. Cry for Eternity. It's Dragon Force, right here on the Metal Motel 6, where the desert meets the beach, live in SoCal, where it's a blustery, windy, chillsy-wilsy kind of night here in SoCal. Everyone's bundled up with their jammies in front of their fireplace. It's one of those nights. And there ain't many of them here, believe me. But that song, I think it's one of the top 10, metal epic songs of all time. At the very least, it's a Heavy Metal Wizard favorite. Our 2000s cut, third of 6 tracks we're going to get to here on the Metal Motel 6. The Doom Riders, also off their third album called Grand Blood. The song was called Gone to Hell. And we kicked it off, like I said, with a very crafty song called Tossing Coins into the Fountain of Fuck from the Melvins and Napalm Death. It's a collab album. I guess the Melvins and Napalm Death hooked up on their tour last year, decided to do an album together. I actually saw that show here in Santa Ana. It was wild and loud and heavy as, like they say, heavy as fuck. This next one, as we go back to the 90s for this band's second album, another Heavy Metal Wizard favorite from the album Tales from Thousand Lakes. This song is, it's easy. It's about 2 of the Heavy Metal Wizard's favorite things, and of course that would be magic and mayhem. And it's a groovy kind of a song. Not many lyrics, but it's not an instrumental. Check it out. I think you'll dig it. Metal Motel 6. More of this. I'm going to send this next one out to as a request, and I normally don't do this here on the Metal Motel 6. You guys and gals know that, but we have a new subscriber here at the Gotcha Metal channel, and the new subscriber is a die-hard Black Sabbath fan. So as we go back into the 80s for our 80s cut, I'll do this one for him. He's a special friend of mine who finally found the channel after all these months. I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm going to play this track for him. So from the Heavy Metal Wizard out to you, my special new subscriber. It's Black Sabbath, one of the all-time great songs, and definitely in the top 10 metal tracks of all time. You know it, and I know it. We all know it. Black Sabbath from Mob Rules, Sign of the Southern Cross.
If there isn't light when no one sees, then how can I know what you might believe? A story told that can't be real somehow must reflect the truth we feel, yeah. Fade away, vanish into smoke. Fade away, break the crystal ball.
just doesn't get any better than that. That is classic metal of the most upper echelon right there. Black Sabbath, of course, from their 10th album, Mob Rules, from back in 81. It's our 80s track tonight here on the Metal Motel 6, where the desert meets the beach. And we're live in SoCal on the Gotcha Metal channel. I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. We make no bones about it. Yes, indeed. And it's about that time that we check who our special guest is here at the Metal Motel 6, because there's many star-studded people who want to be part of the Metal Motel family, even though they might be able to find better accommodations elsewhere. But the cool factor, it doesn't get any higher, because we are a heartfelt and passionate bunch here at the Metal Motel 6 and here at the Gotcha Metal channel. We all know that. So without any further ado, I have a feeling it's going to be somebody that might have something to do with Mardi Gras. Who could it be tonight, the Metal Motel 6? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's a special guest indeed. It's Armand, the king of all the European vampires. Of course, from the great movie Interview with a Vampire. Not to be mixed up, of course, with Lestat, who was played by Tom Cruise, of course, or Lewis, who was played by Brad Pitt. This is Antonio Banderas at his finest, ladies and gentlemen. Head of the Theater of Paris Coven of Vampires. And he's graced us with his appearance tonight here at the Metal Motel 6, because after all, it is Mardi Gras. First day of Mardi Gras was known as Fat Tuesday, was just a couple hours ago. And many people, including Antonio there, I'm sure, are in a celebratory mood, just like we are here at the Metal Motel 6. Let's go back to our hotel doors here. Run down what we heard tonight in reverse order. Of course, Melvin's kicked it off with Napalm Death, with tossing the coins into the fountain of fuck. I just love to say it. That's our 2020s cut. We did Doom Riders for the 20-teens. Dragon Force was the 2000s. Amorphous, the 90s, with their great song Magic and Mayhem. And Black Sabbath right there. The 80s track, Mob Rules, Stuff, Sign of the Southern Cross. And I'm going to throw a little curveball at you all for our final cut tonight. Before I do that, we got to thank the bunch of people who checked in on the chat board tonight. Of course, Armand, the vampire. Thank you. Andy Kunapkin, of course, and his mom as well, who I know is listening tonight. I love you both, you know that. Charlene Esme, hey, love you, of course. Lou Ritchie, what up, baby? And Bullet, what's up, my friend? Paulie, how you doing? Johnny Lasseter, of course, is out there, former baseball star. Scotty is out there, and of course our new subscriber, Mikey Mikos. I don't know, should I call you Mike or Mikos, whatever? Thank you. You know, it's really hard to get new subscribers when you do a radio show style stream. It's harder to get subscribers, I've realized, doing live streams than it is, just putting out content, short after short after short. But that's what we do here at the Gotcha Metal channel, and I'm not going to change it. So, hey, if I get one new subscriber a year, I don't care. I'm fine with it. Sounds great. All right, like I said, throw you all for a curveball for our 70s track. Back in the day, when I first got into Motorhead, I was all about it, man. For everything from Ace of Spades onward, Orgasmatron and the Rock and Roll album. I saw the band on that tour for my first time with Wurzel and Phil Campbell, and Filthy was still on the drums, and I loved it all. And I always, heard Lemmy talk about how he was just wanted to be in a rock and roll band, a loud rock and roll band, dirty rock and roll band. And I always poo-pooed that, saying, yeah, sure, Lemmy, you're a metal dude at heart, and that's it. But then I went back and I listened to what the real first Motorhead album sounded like. This is going back like 25 years ago. And that album is On Parole. And if you listen to On Parole, which was recorded with Lucas Fox, I think the drummer was, and Larry Wallace was the guitar player. I think he was in the Pink Fairies. and Lemmy, of course, who was fresh out of Hawkwind. And if you listen to the On Parole album, you'll hear what he meant by just dirty rock and roll, because that's what this album is. And we're going to get to the title track from that very Motorhead album from back in 1976. You really don't hear this a lot on the radio or on streaming or anywhere. But I went back and dug out my old On Parole CD so we can get to the title track. Lemmy at some of his dirtiest and coolest lyrics. Obviously fresh out of a slammer when he wrote this. And boy, do I know that feeling. So we're going to end with some Motorhead tonight here at the Metal Motel 6. It's On Parole. See you soon.
Some kind of a trick. Well, alright, I want them good. If they'd have listened to me like they should, I wouldn't have this loaded gun, looking for the citizens who killed us for fun. It's good to be free again. It's good to be me again. I'm on parole. On parole. On parole. On parole. I'm on parole. On parole. On parole. On parole. Stop me now before I kill myself. Stop me now before I kill myself. Stop me now before I kill myself. Stop me before I kill somebody else. You better watch out, you never know who's gonna be the next to go. Night's my friend, but it ain't yours. Fixes the odds, evens the scores. This time around, I won't go wrong. Body hits the ground, I'll be long gone. They won't suspect me, no, not a soul. 'Cause I'm a good boy out on parole.